Hey, it's been a while. Last time you saw me, my finger was in stitches. I'm happy to say I'm all better now. And I'm back with another unboxing. This is Travelers Company's collaboration with the Chichu Art Museum. It was released back in November, I think, maybe. And I got my hands on it this December for Christmas. I'm really happy to have been able to purchase this. I actually purchased it off of Bai. If you don't know, it's a Japanese proxy service that you can use to buy things from Japan. I'm definitely not sponsored, but I do use Bai a lot, so I do recommend it. The only complaint that I could really say is listings are typically in Japanese, so it can be kind of a hassle to find specific things. But they recently added a new search feature where it will automatically translate whatever you put in, so it's never been easier to spend all my money on there. I can't remember the username of who I purchased this from, but they were kind enough to send me 2 copies of the museum's pamphlets. I actually haven't had the opportunity to visit the museum yet, so these pamphlets are pretty helpful. I'm planning a trip to Japan in May, and now Shima Island is on my list of places to visit, so that'll come in handy. So this is everything that I got. I didn't get the full set. There was 5 items that were released. It was 2 inserts, the notebook, a brass tag, and a brass ballpoint. I am missing one of the inserts. So I received 2 of these because this is the one that comes with the notebook, but I prefer this one, so I really don't mind. Next up is, I want to say my favorite, but of course I love everything. But this is probably my favorite. This is the ballpoint pen. I think this is number 6 now, I want to say. I have way too many. But I'm gonna get right to the TN unboxing. I watch a lot of setup videos and unboxing videos about stationery, and I get really impatient. I don't skip ahead, but I do think to myself sometimes, because I'll be studying or doing homework or working on a project or something, and I look up and it's minute 8 or 10, and the notebook isn't even open yet. Which is kind of a call out to myself in my last video. I think it was actually 10 minutes before I opened that box up, so sorry to anyone that watched that, but I can promise you I'm not doing that to you today. So you can see nothing too special with the packaging. It's the same cloth bag that all regular TNs come in. Looks like the extra band is a black band. Not too exciting, but let me just collect my papers and keep going. I actually haven't seen this in person yet, so let's see. I'm pretty excited. Ooh. Wow. It looks so good. It looks so good. The debossing is so clean. Wow. And it's so shiny. I know that sounds funny to say, but it's so shiny. It kind of makes me wonder. Yeah, the finish looks different, feels different. Maybe they have a new tanning process. Luckily, I have my Midori stamped traveler's notebook nearby. Looks a little dry right now, but that's perfectly fine. Just feeling this one, I can kind of tell the weight of the leather is a little different. You can still see it has a sheen, but it's not as oiled as a Chichu one. But something definitely seems off. So I think I figured it out. You can see the nap is essentially finished the same, but you can see the actual weight of the leather is different. The Chichu Art Museum one is thicker, so that's really nice. Oh, you can see the difference in age here. I don't keep my TN stored all that nicely. I think I should probably change that. Anyway, let's keep going. So this probably looks familiar. Like I mentioned before, I have two of these, but the reason I prefer this one is because of the paper that's inside. It's MD white. But there's an even bigger reason as to why I like this insert more. If you open it up, you can see ando dots on the inside of the cover. Oh, it looks so good. When I saw this on the website, I knew I had to get multiples of these, and luckily I was able to. Here you can see just the island of Japan, and here are, I think, the 3 towns that make up the Benes Art Site Foundation. I'm so glad I got this insert. I'm so used to sketching recently in MD cream paper, so it's a nice change. It looks like the insert now has some signs of wear. I don't know if it got that from me. Probably did. I did moisturize before this. I want to get these things out of the way, but I'm going to bring out the accessories that I'll be using. First I'm going to start off with the ballpoint pen and the brass charm. So like I mentioned before, this is now my 6th Traveler's Company ballpoint pen, or brass pen. So I'm going to have to think about how I'm going to use this pen. Of course, it's like every other ballpoint pen from Traveler's Company, you can change the refills. And I typically keep them in my bags, like in my tote bag, my backpack. I keep one handy, like in my little crossbody. On one side we have the regular branding, but if we turn it over, we can see a really nice minimal design where it just reads Chichu Art Museum. Very classy. I think it matches the actual style of the museum very well. Looks so clean. It's cute. And here's the best part. It's the brass charm. The reason I was really drawn to this is kind of what it's referencing in the design. Reading the article from Traveler's Company, I found out that the little shapes are actually supposed to reference the buildings of the Chichu Art Museum, which I just find super cool. So I'm pulling stuff out from my stash. I've had this stuff for a really long time, and I've actually been waiting for a new TN so I could do a setup using these. So fun fact, I am obsessed with Pokemon. I think that's why I have an addiction to bai and buying things from Japan, because there's just so much that is not accessible in the States. So this is something that I was super happy to be able to find on bai. It is a 2019 Shitajiki or pencil board. This is the Dessin insert by Sumkin. This is just a tag from a cute pouch that I bought. This is 2023's Nap Village leather merit badge? I don't really know. They gave this out with orders around the new year in 2023. And this is my agenda by Sumkin. This was all the rage, I think, back when the pandemic was first starting, I think. Maybe 2020, somewhere around there. Have not used mine. The 2024 Hobonichi and Moomin pencil board. This is just a free calendar insert by Traveler's Company. And my B-sides and rarity sticker paper. I don't think I'm gonna use that stuff. Sorry, this took some time. I just wanted it to look nice, but I'm gonna be using all of this stuff. So now I just need to assemble it. In case you're wondering, these are little paperweights by Y Studio. They're actually supposed to be flipped the other way around, but it's just more convenient for me this way. Here comes the most dreaded part for me, putting on my charms. Just, it takes me so long, so I'll most likely just edit most of this out. But I'm actually considering using some other pieces. Let me just grab them. I have a couple pieces of jewelry that I don't use anymore, and I was kind of thinking about using them for this journal. This is a black star, I believe it's tourmaline pendant, and this is a chrome heart safety pin. I'm gonna try it out. So I'm just gonna place it here, see how it kind of looks. I don't know. This is my current journal, but just to show you, this is the vibe that I'm going for. So let's see if I can get that. I'm already dreading it. Sorry, I don't think I can do it. So I'm not going to. I think I'm just gonna end up tying this. Yeah. Let's do that. I think this is gonna look cuter. But this is also gonna take a long time. Hold up. I can't get over how nice this looks. I'm really happy with it. It just looks so good. I'm obsessed with this brass charm. But anyway, I should probably keep going. Yeah, I need to assemble this TN. So this is something that I'm really excited to use. This is a ticket holder from the Pokemon Center. It was from a campaign called Not Pokemon or Pokemon Janai. I don't speak or know Japanese, so I can't really read what's on the cover, but I know that it's really cute. So I'm really happy that I have it. I actually have an entire crate full of Pokemon stuff that I bought from Japan using Bai, which is probably going to be another video. I actually started filming it, but it was just so much stuff, I couldn't finish it. So it's not the perfect size, but I think it's perfect for ephemera, and it just looks really good with this insert. So I do want to put this agenda in here. I'm not too sure if it's going to fit. It might just take some persuading. Huh. But here's another thing that I'm really excited to use. I've had these in storage for so long, so it's great to finally rip them out the plastic. Another fun fact about me is I used to play saxophone and clarinet, so I really love the design on these. I wasn't able to get them when they were first released, so happy I have them now. And it doesn't fit. Perfect. So that is not ideal, but I'll just put it in the agenda or the insert. It's perfectly fine. No. Well, good news is looking at this makes me feel better. The gold foil is so nice. And then I just had another realization. It's gonna look so good with my agenda. Like, it's almost perfect. In my last video I mentioned how I had no idea where my connecting bands were. And the years pass and the situation persists. I still have no idea where they are. And I already feel it's gonna make things more difficult, but I mean, look at my Pokemon. They look happy, right? Ooh, not that one. He looks happy though. So maybe they're not all happy? So again, I haven't used this. I've been too scared to. I also just fell out of bullet journaling. Come on. But I'm really hoping to use this as an everyday journal. I have really only been journaling for like productivity and tracking certain habits, and I just need a space where I can just write whatever I want to. And yeah, it's not perfect. Oh, I just realized while I'm struggling with this, how people never really say how much they spend on their journals because, I don't know, maybe they're embarrassed. But I'm always curious because resale culture makes everything so expensive, and it's like, how much should I... Oh my... Yeah, resale culture always makes everything so expensive, so it kind of helps me gauge what's a realistic price, what can I expect to spend, like how much do I need to save up, and if it's something that I can afford right now. So I'm more than happy to tell you. For the Chichu items that I showed in the beginning of my video, I spent $140 US. I know it's 2024, but I just really like this tag, and I think it looks so good here, doesn't it? This looks really nice. It kind of gives me another oof. Ooh. Yeah. Maybe I won't be able to have both of these inserts in here, but oh well. It'll do for right now. But it gives me another idea. Let me grab something. I kind of like how the natural leather from the Nat Village tag looks on here, so I'm just gonna try this really quickly. Just grab some pens. This is the Midori brass pen case. Most of these things in here are from Y Studio. This is a rollerball pen. This one is a mechanical pencil by Y Studio. But let's see. Huh. How does that look? No. No. Didn't work out. I think I'm just gonna leave it how it was. I'll keep this patch here, mostly to protect the cover from getting dented. Even though it's not on the elastic band, it could still press in there. And then I think I'll just put this here since I don't really have anywhere else to put it right now. But I think that's it. I think this is it, yeah. Thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video. Take care. Bye.